Why sales is the most important skill as an entrepreneur. Let me tell you something that most people will not like. If you can't sell, you're not an entrepreneur. You're just someone with idea. It doesn't matter how good your product is or how smart you are. If you cannot sell, your business will not succeed. In this video, I will explain why sales is very important as an entrepreneur when you're starting your business and why everything comes second. Sales is how money enters the business. Every business has one real function. It's bringing revenue to the business. Marketing creates attention, operations deliver the service, finance tracks the numbers, but sales is what turns interest into money. You can have the best marketing, the best website, the best branding, but if you do not have sales skills, your business will not move ahead. Because without sales, nothing matters. Entrepreneurs who don't know how to sell will always have to depend on someone who knows how to sell. And getting dependent on someone when you're starting out a business is very risky. Sales is not about talking, it's more about listening. Most people confuse sales by thinking that it's convincing, whereas it's the opposite. It's about how well you can listen to the prospect and how problem solving you can be. Real sales is about understanding the other person. What problem is the client facing? What are they afraid of? And what outcome are they really paying for? The best entrepreneurs don't always push for sales. They come up with the solution and present it very well. That's where your sales skills matter. That's why some people can sell premium services effortlessly. They understand how to sell. They understand human behavior and psychology as well. Sales gives you control. When you know how to sell, you can gain control over your cash flow, control over your growth, control over your pricing. Entrepreneurs who know sales compete on the value, and value-based business is what makes a business premium. We always work with premium clients. That's the reason our business growth was crazy. Sales protect you when things go wrong. Every business goes through a slow process. Markets change, ads don't give you the right leads, and referrals start becoming very slow. That's when you know your sales skill is required. If you can sell, you can close deals manually without being dependent on the other channels. Reposition your offer. In fact, you can also add a top up to whatever the service you are giving. Speak directly to the decision maker because you know how to find a way to get through them. Entrepreneurs who rely on systems panic when the system breaks. Sales is always your safety net. Why most entrepreneurs avoid sales? Most people avoid sales because it's uncomfortable. You have to have the grit in order to be a salesperson. This sales involves conversation, sales involves rejection, and sales also involves you to be very persistent and knowing how to speak. But discomfort is the price you pay in order to grow. Entrepreneurs who win long term are the ones who embrace sales and they don't depend on someone else. If you want to build a serious business as an entrepreneur, you have to master sales, learn sales, go to places, work for a company if needed. But in order to be an entrepreneur, you need to know how to do sales. Sales gives you leverage, independence, and clarity. Like and subscribe to this channel and share this video to someone who needs to learn sales when they're getting into entrepreneurship.